Hi there, it's me, Sandy, and I'm gonna do a two-part video, but I'm gonna put them together in one video. I just recently learned how to do that. I don't know how to make it smooth or anything, so it'll probably be kind of choppy, but what I'm gonna do right now is I just rolled out of bed. I'm very like allergic feeling today. Slept terrible last night. But anyway, I'm dying to smell this perfume, so I'm gonna do a first impression right now, then, and that'll be just basically quick. So, well, they'll both be, relatively quick, but then I'll come back this afternoon after I've kind of gotten moving and stuff, and I'll do later impressions, so kind of that way I can reflect more on how it developed, the dry down, how it's lasting, that kind of thing. So this fragrance piqued my interest, not because I'm into the YouTuber that designed it. So this is Kind Intentions by Navitus, and it was designed or directed, I guess, by Paulina Shar, who has a channel of her own. You've probably heard of her. Just that coffee. I watch her videos now and then. She seems lovely. I'm not like a big fan of hers, so I'm not saying that, I'm not, nothing against her, just she's not one that I tend to watch much. I think we have different taste. But anyway, every now and then I see one of her videos, but I was more drawn to this fragrance based purely by the description. I like the name, the bottle is beautiful. I'll put a picture of it up. It reminds me so much, the bottle, of when I was a little girl. My family would go to Baskin-Robbins ice cream. We would walk to it. We lived in LA. And my favorite treat was to get either the bubblegum ice cream or the daiquiri ice, like sherbet. It's so good. And this bottle looks like that. And so it just sort of, I don't know, made me feel good. Made me think of those days. So Kind Intentions, I forget who the perfumer was, but I can do that in my later video. But the top notes are mandarin, some type of mandarin, iris, and Egyptian seaweed. The middle notes are a white flower blend and African olibanum. And the base notes are sandalwood, benzoin, Madagascan vanilla, absolute, moss, and Indonesian musk. So those are the notes, and let's give this a whirl. I got my sample from Oswald. I've sampled from them several times. They're very lovely. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh, it's my receipt. That's so cute. And then this other paper that I wrote the notes on is a 10% off my next order. It's in this cute little bag. I can smell it already, I think. I'm smelling something. But we're gonna just go straight in on skin. Give it just a second. Okay. This is the fun part. All right. Ooh. Now there was a few reviews out, and it seems like the opening takes people off guard a little bit. I like it. Wow. It's funny because everyone has said in the few videos that I've seen that there's something that they can't quite name or put their finger on. And I agree. There's a familiarity to it. So it has a freshness. It's not like an Ambroxan bomb. It doesn't have that harsh metallic musk that some niche or Middle Eastern type fragrances have. There's a softness. I'm wondering if I'm getting the seaweed. It does not smell marine. It doesn't smell beachy. There's a soft creaminess. There's something very pleasant in here that's creamy, and I'm wondering maybe if it's the white flower blend, if they leaned heavily on creamy white florals, and maybe the iris. It's kind of comforting. So mandarin, iris, seaweed, white flower blend, olibanum, which is frankincense, right? Which is said to be kind of an incensey with like a lemony quality, I think, or piney. Definitely not anything piney here. So whatever they did, they took all these elements that on their own could be not good, in my opinion. Well, I shouldn't say all these. I could be worried about the seaweed, I'll just be honest. I'm getting the sandalwood, the creamy, and that vanilla and the benzoin. Ooh, so far so good. I really like this. So I will be back later, hopefully looking less like I had a rough night. And I'll come back with my formed thoughts. I'll see you soon. Okay, I am back, and it's been 3 hours since I put on Kind Intentions, and I have been able to form some thoughts and opinions, so I'll let you know how it's gone. So when I put it on this morning, I immediately loved the smell. I found it really unique, and I think I said that it reminded me of something, but I couldn't put my finger on it, and I still can't exactly, but I will say that overall, there is something very gentle and kind of green smelling that for some reason is making me think of aloe. Like, I feel like I've smelled some aloe scented, you know, I don't know what, face wash or body lotion or something. And I don't even think that real aloe has a smell. I have a real aloe plant and I do use it like if I get a burn. I can't think that it even has a smell. So it's more like the perception of what people think aloe might smell like. I'm kind of getting a little bit of that. And so maybe that is the seaweed, because you think like aloe, it's this very sort of succulent plant, almost like seaweed can be. So I really like that smell. So I'm not saying it smells like aloe, but I feel like that's what I'm remembering, sort of some sort of scent connection to. So about 15 minutes after I put it on, I wrote some notes down. I really got a lot of creamy vanilla, and it was a Madagascar Vanilla Absolute, and I definitely picked that up for the life of the fragrance then. So as it kind of continued to dry down, that sort of fresh green, interesting opening faded, and it became more like just sort of like a gentle, creamy vanilla with a little freshness in there, maybe from the moss, I feel like. But yeah, I definitely pick up like this very subtle sweetness. It's not a sweet scent like, you know, well, anything that's like overtly sweet, like Aquilina pink sugar or something. Nothing like that at all. The sweetness that I pick up is pretty gentle and subtle, so I feel like it could be unisex, but to me, this does lean feminine. I find it quite feminine and pretty. And then it stays just sort of creamy sandalwood, vanilla, gently in the dry down. So that's kind of where we're sitting now. So I never reapplied here or my neck. I put a little in my hair right here, and then on my right arm I reapplied about halfway through because I just wanted to kind of pick up on that opening again. So I will say that I'm finding the longevity to be short. Also, definitely not a projector. So this is a skin scent, as in it sits very close to the skin. I wasn't even picking up on my own sillage as I moved. I had to go in for it. Now, having said that, it's still lasting, but it's very, very soft, and I feel like you could wear this anywhere and it wouldn't be offensive. I could wear this to my work, and that's saying something because I work in a very small office with a lot of bodies in it and we're just like shoulder to shoulder practically. It's not ideal. I could wear this to work and I could spray it on 15 minutes before I went in, as long as I didn't overspray, and it would be fine. It's just a pleasant, clean, fresh, creamy scent. I really like the smell. I think she did a really good job. This is not, as far as I know, anything like anything else that Navitus has in their lineup. This is gentle. This is a hum rather than a, scream. This is soft and clean and pretty, and somebody would smell it when they came in to hug you. I mean, that's the kind of scent it is. So, but yeah, it's lasting. So I've always been one to say, I'd rather have something that lasts. I'm okay with low projection. I'm actually good with low projection as long as it lasts. So I feel like this is that. So it's lasting pretty well. And the other thing to consider is, I've used this much, and they're little sprays, and on the video that I saw, a few videos, they sprayed it and had this beautiful, huge mist to the atomizer, so you would get a lot more on you than I am with this. But, so yeah, those are my thoughts on Kind Intentions by Navitus, and directed by Paulina Shar, and I think she did a fabulous job. I think she did a really nice job bringing something new to Navitus, and I would buy this. I would spend my hard-earned cash. They do run sales and promotions and codes and things, so I would wait for one of those. But yeah, I think this smells really good. Oh, I do want to say that I watched a video that Paulina herself did where towards the end she said that some people, I'm not sure who these people were, had commented that they could see that she was really inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540 with this. And she was like, okay, yeah, I guess it's really true. I guess without even trying to, I really was inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't get that at all. Like, no connection to Baccarat Rouge 540 to me, unless she's just talking about the fact that it's kind of airy and unique. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of airy, light, unique. It smells nothing like Baccarat Rouge 540. The sweetness in it is not the same kind of sweetness either. So I was surprised that she said that about her own fragrance, because I could not disagree more. So anyway, I hope this finds you well, and I hope this was helpful. And like I said, I got my sample on Oswald, but there's lots of samples available out there if you just look. I noticed that when I was trying to find mine. That's the end of my little two-part video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.